A fox started in front of Conor O'Shea when he arrived by taxi at the Six Nations launch event in London. Honestly, I thought Eddie Jones had released it, quipped the Italy coach, with a cheeky laugh. Memories of being tactically outfoxed at Twickenham last year still haunt England, but they should be laid to rest in Rome on Sunday. Failing to adapt to the infamous no-ruck scenario left nagging questions over the Jones regime. Where were the leaders? Where was the preparation? Where was the initiative? I don't want to talk about it, snapped Jones on Friday, still showing signs of lingering angst. But 12 months later, most of the answers have been provided on the pitch. England have marched on with one defeat in 23 and Jones has selected a team to banish last year's memories, demanding a ruthless and brutal performance at the Stadio Olimpico. Questions, now, will start to focus on next year's World Cup. Who will be captain? Do England have enough depth? How do they compare with Martin Johnson's Telstra Stadium heroes of 2003? The biggest concern lies within the forwards. Injuries and suspensions granted, the replacement front row have started just one test between them. Time is running out to blood new players and there is a startling lack of experience across some of the back row contenders. England enforcer Courtney Lawes insists Dylan Hartley is still the man to lead his country in the Six Nations. The back row wants England to develop the best pack in the world, and has backed his Northampton teammate to lead the charge as skipper. Hartley's starting jersey is under intense pressure from fellow hooker Jamie George, but Eddie Jones has kept faith in his lieutenant. Dylan is a great captain and I'll always support him, said Lawes. He always puts the team first and he goes above and beyond. Hartley and Lawes will combine in the England pack in Rome. We're going out to hunt them and see how they deal with that, Lawes said. A satisfactory outcome this year would be for Harry Williams, Sam Simmonds and Sam Underhill to establish themselves as test players to give England the required depth by the end of the Six Nations. Otherwise, there could be more questions than answers. In 2003, they had great leadership within their team, said Jones. That's what we're striving to develop, a great leadership group of 8 or 9 players, surrounded by 3 or 4 lieutenants that basically run the team. When situations are put in front of them, they work it out and get on with it quickly. Developing world-class players is ongoing. There are a number of our players moving in the right direction. Maro Itoye, Mako Vunipola, Owen Farrell and Anthony Watson are all guys racing towards that, and this is a great opportunity to put their foot forward. I think Dan Cole, by the end of the Six Nations, will be the premier tight head in Europe. His body has changed and his scrum position is improving all the time. He's at a great age, prime age at 31. 32, to be the best tight head in the world. Jones has opted against major experimentation in Sunday's opener. Instead, he has selected a hard-nosed team to punch holes and beat Italy into submission, with powerhouse centre Ben Teo the boldest inclusion after 3 months on the sidelines. It is a selection to enhance England's winning mentality, with the potential for a 30-point victory which would only strengthen calls for Georgia's inclusion in a restructured tournament. Chris Robshaw has been restored to the number 7 jersey, and the flanker, who captained England at the 2015 World Cup, claimed a mindset shift as the key change since the failed Stuart Lancaster regime. The big difference is that we've gone unbeaten in series and picked up silverware, said Robshaw. Unfortunately, before we never quite managed to get there. We finished 4 Six Nations second and were always the nearly guys. I didn't think we managed to win an autumn series or a summer tour with a clean sweep. We had some great games and stuff, but potentially we weren't ruthless enough. With Eddie and that bullish approach, he has given us that ruthless streak. Every morning he will come in and speak to every single person on every table, go around and give you that personal touch. He knows how to get the best out of you, whether that's shouting or a bit of love. To get the best out of his players in Italy Sunday,